MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Atlanta Braves. Braves baseball next. Jason Gamble is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, coming off his last start where he threw a no-hitter. Let's see how he backs that one up. How long will this no-hit bid continue?
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Left fielder, Travis Jankowski.
Here comes the first pitch. First of 3 here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike 1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
And the pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Digging in now for San Diego, Manuel Margot. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Manuel Margot is the second out of the opening frame.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches. Not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
A little bouncer. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And that one right down Main Street. Schimpf is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path. Time for a look at the Braves on D. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Play 12. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Missed with a slider.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Next to the plate for the Padres, Gene Kim, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Mike Montgomery. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Playing 11. 1-1.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So in now is the Atlanta pitch. Jason Gamble, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Gamble.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Jankowski racing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Digging in now, Travis Jankowski. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth. All right, now, so time for the Braves Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects who are having big-time success at the high levels of the minor leagues. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The center fielder.
Now here it comes. In there for strike one, 0-1. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's Will Myers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, Will Myers.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. He set down the first 12. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Schimpf. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Kemp is underneath this one, and he puts it away for the first down. Striding in once again, Blair Jimenez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
2-1 now.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And that one just missed outside.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
The 3-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Here's Jabari Blash. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Sliders in for a strike. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Padres down in order. Halfway home, still no score. Digging in to try it again, Jason Gamble. He flew out. In his last at bat, and he'll step out and ask for time, maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Chesler Cuthbert. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Now the 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Chesler Cuthbert goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning.
The batter, number 8, shortstop.
Into the box, Gene Kim. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way out in front.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
How about it? The pitcher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mike Montgomery, will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still no score. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Will Myers.
Will Myers.
As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte's there. And that retires the side. Padres down in order. We are still scoreless. Ready once again, Jason Gamble. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And they have taken the lead. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 6th home run on the season for him, as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks in the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Here's Jabari Blash. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Gamble. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Cuthbert moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Braves 6 and the Padres nothing. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Cheslor Cuthbert becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Digging in once again, Gene Kim.
Number 8, shortstop, Gene Kim.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Up, popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And that one just missed outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Swanson picks it up. Throw on to first, and the Padres are down to their final out now. Daniel Fabregas will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 1, Daniel Fabregas.
Now a first pitch curveball floats a bit high that time. It's a ball and no strikes. Batting average down in the low 210s. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. San Diego down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves: 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Padres, no runs on no hits, 1 error. They left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at SunTrust Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside National. Max Scherzer gets the ball for Washington in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitched, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6.
1-1-1.
Including a win last time out. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. A time now. From our nation's capital. To take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, you know I'm going to be watching Yasmani Grandal pretty closely.
Batting second, left
In
fielder,
now is Adam Eaton. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
1 out, nobody on. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Rodriguez coasts under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
batting third, second baseman.
Pitch on the way.
Daniel Murphy.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. Mosley has it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. The average on the year for him is just shy of 310 entering action in this one. First pitch on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Striding in now for the Nats, A.J. Pollock certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Chopped weakly to the left. Mosley charging in on it. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. In now is Anthony Rendon, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Missed with a slider. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Nationals Park in D.C. Set to go now. The next to bat for Atlanta, Jason Gamble. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will. And now for Washington, Brian Goodwin, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Swanson is calling for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So here now's the pitcher, Max Scherzer. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is... Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. In there for strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. 2-1 the count to Trey Turner. Now the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rodriguez is after it, but this will land out there just foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And the screwball got him swinging. One gone. One away now. Here's Adam Eaton.
The left fielder, number 2.
First pitch
Adam
on its way.
Eaton.
Way in front of that fastball.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in to try it again, Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yasmani Grandal comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Grandal.
Good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heavers.
A little bouncer. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss, but a nice job by the hitter to lay off that 1 1/3.
And this is foul tipped right into the glove of Montero. Nice work behind the plate to preserve the strikeout. Striding in once again, A.J. Pollard. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gomez is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. Ready for another chance, Jason Gamble.
Pitcher, Jason Gamble.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. Turner has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Into the box now, Brian Goodwin looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now here it comes. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
No balls and 1 strike. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And it's fouled away. Pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Swanson over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Max Scherzer, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of
and he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. First pitch on its way. Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Straight up.
Popped him up. Mosley is there for it. 1 down. In now is Adam Eaton. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Here's Daniel Murphy now.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here it is, the 3-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
He's set, and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2, let's see.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. So it's no runs, no hits, no... The pitcher, Jason Gamble, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the alley and left. Centered, and that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hard. Good job. You squared
and
up
that is 44 in a row now as he has tied the all-time National League record.
Hey, not an easy thing to do. When you think about how long this game of baseball has been played, that it lasts this long to get 44 consecutive knocks in the National League.
It's one of those records, I'll tell you what. 44-game hit streak. Take a bow. Take your applause. This play. This is going nuts.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. The bouncer to the left side. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Tag, and they got him at second base to turn a double play. Ready for another shot now, A.J. Pollock.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Slow roller left side. Mosley gloves it. And there's one down now.
Pretty simple way to start the 8th inning out. A ground ball, and he's 5 outs away from a no-no.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. In there, strike one.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt?
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Ryan Zimmerman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
First offering on its way. Hit down the third baseline. On a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. And he struck him out for out number 1. So now just 2 outs away from the no-no.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
That miss, that's a ball.
Ball 3.
3-0.
The 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Spangenberg stands at first with 1 out. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
So he got him swinging. Trey Turner goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Last strike now for the Nats. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And a fly ball. And this should do it. Stewart is there. Makes the catch. And there it is. A no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Nationals, no runs on no hits. 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. A reminder that Green Line Metro trains are available at the Navy Yard Station just north of the ballpark on M Street.
A pitcher is congratulated on one of the rarest accomplishments in sports. It's a day he'll never forget.